Hello everybody, SoCal Thero here, welcoming you to Mon Bazou, I believe is how that is pronounced. That's the name of this game. It is a game that I saw Jeff Fabiano playing, and it really piqued my interest as soon as he said it's a lot like My Summer Car, but it's in Canada. So that's all I needed to hear to pique my interest to watch the video, and then taking a look at it, I was like, you know what, I wouldn't mind supporting that developer, so I picked it up myself as well. You can find it on the Steam Workshop, or sorry, not Steam Workshop, but on the Steam Store. And I believe it's priced at about $13 US, so it's not too bad for an early access game that definitely has a lot of features already in it and has more to give later on as the developer continues to make it. It's only one person that's making this game, so it's pretty cool what he's done with it so far. So, to give some gist of it, we are a person living in somewhere in eastern Canada, somewhere in Quebec, based on the license plates that I saw. And it's pretty simplified, the game. We're going to go ahead and, let's see, I'm wearing red. I'm going to go ahead and change into a green shirt because I actually have that shirt in real life, a green one like that. It's got a few things in it here that are not implemented yet, like you have a shower here, and a bathroom, or a toilet, and water, which you can't do anything with, but I've been playing this game for a little while now, and, well, I shouldn't say a little while, just with some hours invested in it. So I got quite a bit more than you get when you first start playing the game. I do have food. It doesn't look like I need to eat right now, but I do need to eat or need to drink some maple syrup, but we'll just grab some when we go into town. So the game, being in the early stages, has two things going as far as stats need to be concerned, as far as maintaining. Well, actually three. There's one that's anxiety, which you can reduce it by smoking cannabis, which as you see here I'm making, and then also playing video games on your computer, as well as you get a little bit of a bonus when you drive your vehicles around. As far as food, they only have poutine, which is pretty cool. It's a Canadian dish for those of you that don't know. It's like a side dish. It's really good. And then maple syrup is kind of like drinking beer in My Summer Car, so kind of nod at that. I'll go ahead and close up my fridge. And I'll close up my house there. So my day typically starts with going into my shed here. Oh, why is this in here? I gotta take this to my, I gotta take that somewhere else. I go in here, I grab my water. I fill it up with the rain runoff there. There we go. And I water my plants real quick. There we go. So they're at 78%. Like I said, I have been playing for a while, so this used to be a square, but as you befriend your brother, who I'll show you later on here, he offers to build you a garage. In return, you have to bring him a certain amount of chopped wood for him to do it, and it takes a few days for him to build it. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this. This is actually part, and I haven't completely understood the concept of it yet, but you can make your own maple syrup, and these are can lids for it. This is my truck here. Like I said, I've been playing for a while now, so it looks in worse shape than typically when you first start than it does right now. Like mine has a nice metallic paint job to it. I got a gas tank that's in there right now, or a gas canister, because it's empty because I had to fill up my generator this morning. The other thing that you could do is you could chop trees and then load the wood up into your truck and sell it to your brother. This is the wood splitter right here, which is pretty cool. It's a little different from... Oh, I got something else from the maple syrup thing that... You know what? I'm probably going to go to that after we complete our daily tasks that I usually have to do. Where did I chuck the other thing at? I put those lids. I just had them. Oh, there they are. And then we'll run over to our syrup producing place, which is right there, just beyond those trees. So, usually the way my day starts is I get up, I try to cut the limbs the night before and leave them in my truck. And then I hop in my truck and take them to sell them. Real quick, I'll let you check out the garage here. So this is my garage. It's got a few images that I've seen from the internet before that were pulled down, like from Google and whatnot. And then You have a little quad here that I haven't used really. I just parked it in here and that's it. And then you have this creeper here. The mechanical creeper, what it's used for is to get underneath the car. So when you need to work on the car, you can't lift it in the air. You have to use that for the time being. As you see, mine is taken apart. There's a few parts that I want to buy, but I just don't have the money for it yet. And then I have to wait for some sort of like race car specialist person that sells parts to come here. I also have to befriend somebody else so I can buy the front bumper for the car as well. Here's some of the old parts right here. I've already bought and replaced all the rotors with performance ones. The differential I found laying around on the map, and I got a better one. And then the brake calipers are done as well. This is one of the things I need to find is a manifold. And then the other thing I want to buy too, which is what all the screws are for down there, is a manual transmission, because you have the option to put this as a manual instead of an automatic, which will be pretty cool. Tires over here, I have some performance tires. They just call them summer tires. I'm saving up to get the race wheels to go with it, and then I'll take these off. Unfortunately with the game, as of right now with this build, you can't sell any of your old parts. You can only sell, from what I read, is the radio, which I didn't really look in here to see. There's not even a radio in there, so I have to look into that more. We're going to go ahead and close our door, close our hood. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and go about our day here like I typically would. So I get in the truck, I'm going to start it up. I need to turn my radio off because the music's actually pretty good in this game. It's pretty decent for being a early access game, but I don't know if it's copyright or not, so I'm not going to be playing that just to be on the safe side. So I want you guys to let me know down in the comments below what you think of this game. Wasn't something I really planned to put on the channel, but I've been having a lot of fun playing it. I've been enjoying it, trying to figure out how to do different things. So I figured I should bring it out to you guys to check it out and see how you guys like it. I definitely have a lot of wood to sell to my older brother here, so that way I can have some money to start buying the wheels. The wheels are expensive. They're like 500 bucks a piece, or like 550 a piece. Being that we're weighed down so much too, I like to take it kind of easy when I come over here with all that chopped up wood in the back. So this is my brother's house right here, and that's where you drop off the wood. I don't know if he'll be able to take all of it. There he is right there on the porch. I don't know if he'll be able to take all of this because it is kind of a bit. It looks like he did. Okay. Alright, cool. We have enough to buy one of the wheels too, so that's usually how I start my day. And I start ripping my truck here. I am using a Xbox One controller. It's mapped for this game, so it's actually pretty cool to be able to drive with the controller. And I just gun it through town here. There you go. Go around some of these curvy roads here. And from what I've seen, there's no other drivers in the game yet, so I'll be on this side of the road, and I don't really have to worry about any kind of traffic or my gas tank or my gas canister on my lap here like it is. So when the guy does come to town that has the race parts, he parks over here in this lot. And I guess that's where some sort of car meet happens every night too. Whoops, downshifted too hard. So I haven't checked out the car meet yet. I haven't been motivated to get under the car and put the transmission back together and just not do a what's it called? Just put the transmission back together and then take the car down there when it's not complete. So we're going over here. This is the supplier for the maple syrup parts. I actually need to pick up something from him as it is. I need to pick up some more spouts to put in the trees. Oh, actually, let's put it in neutral. There we go. And we'll kill the engine. And we'll get out. And chuck that over there. So walk in here. I don't know if this guy gives you anything after you talk to him X amount of times. So you have friendships here. This is my older brother. Once you get to 25, it unlocks the garage. This one, I don't know if it does anything. This is the guy that sells the performance parts. This is the gas station owner, which you'll see after I make this stop here. Once you get to 25, it unlocks a junkyard, which is the item on the top right there on the map. Awel Denik Yakes, I believe is how that's pronounced. I don't know. But we're over at the area right now. So that's where the junkyard is for that. Oh, there goes my phone. You go ahead and mute that. The parfait, I don't know what that is. I have not seen what that is yet. The brake area there, I did see that, unfortunately. It's a really sharp turn that you can drive off a cliff. Pasbiol Mayas Chatel is my brother's house. The Roulette, I believe is how that's pronounced. Don't hold me to any of these names. I have no idea. Is my house. The Givex is a boat dock that takes, if you don't run out of gas like I do, in the middle of the bay there, takes you over to another piece of property that you could buy that has more land. And then the 10 out of the 10 is a gas station. So I'm over here right now. I'm going to talk to him. What's new? That reverse osmosis, remove half the water. I know, so good. All right, well, cool. None of this stuff is implemented in the game yet, except this, the can sealer, which apparently I'm a broke ass. And this is what I need to pick up as some spouts. There's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, so I have enough tubing to connect these as well. So I'm going to go ahead and chuck those in there. Come on. Actually, you know what? We should probably buy another thing of tubing. There you go. This kind of sucks. I'm wasting my money on this stuff. Yeah, he can close his own damn door. Like I said, the maple syrup extraction thing, I don't quite know yet how to do. I have to look more in the community section for this game on Steam and discussion area. So now that we talked to him, I'm back on the road here again. We're gonna go pick up a few things at the store and gas, as well as the wheel, hopefully one of the wheels. So my truck is pretty good on gas, so I'm not going to get gas for it right now. Although I'll park there like I am. There you go. We'll put it in neutral. Be legit and do all this stuff. So let's go ahead and take this. Gotta unscrew the cap. They only let you pick premium. The other gas that's there, they don't let you take, so... Fortunately for me, I gotta spend the big bucks, even if it's this kind of gas. We're putting it in generators and the wood splitter. Let's go ahead and put that back. Put the cap on, and we'll put this back in the truck. Yeah, it gets to be a mess in here. When you put stuff in the pickup bed, it flies out really easily if you don't pay attention to your driving. So a lot of the stuff I buy just gets thrown in here. This is mostly for wood and whatnot from the trimming I do. Let's go ahead and open up. Here is the gas station attendant that I need to befriend. What's up? Why won't you put regular gasoline in your old vehicles? Yeah, I don't know. You tell me, man. It don't make no sense. Alright, so here's one of the tuned wheels. I'm going to buy one of those. I'm going to take this out here. And now I am pretty broke. I'm going to throw that in there. And then this is where you pick up the maple syrup as well. And if you want, you could pick up some coffee for energy. But I've never really had a problem with energy in this game. It's not too bad. So I'm going to pick this up. Actually, I'm going to drink a maple syrup because I need to right now. And then I need to take 2 home. So we'll pick up 2. I'm definitely going to have to chop some trees down though, because I'm broke again. One wheel will take it from you. And then the performance parts too. Oh my god, they'll kill you. I wish I had my tire with me. This is what I'm assuming. I haven't done this yet, but I'm assuming that you need to use this to put a tire on it. So It says no wheel in the machine. Since I got the wheel right now, let's... come on. I have the wheel right now. Let's test it out and see. There's a wheel in the machine. Oh, you must have to put... You must have to put the tire too. Okay, well that makes sense. I was trying to look for an exploit. Alright, so... We got all this. I'm going to go ahead and close the door. I'm going to pick up my lunch just before I go home because I come to town once a day. This is what I do, is I just come to town. I usually have to buy gas. It's a daily chore here. And then I'll buy some maple syrup to drink and then maybe buy one or two. And then I have to pick up food afterwards. Sundays are very... If you're not paying attention, Sunday is very scary if you don't have anything. I ran out of the poutine food and I was near death when I realized that Sunday the food place is not open for one, and two, it's not delivered to my house because I had no idea where to buy food. So the food is this little white building right there, that little white shelter looking thing, but they don't open until 12 p.m. So we're gonna just pull up here real quick. And we're just gonna buy our lunch and eat that, and that should keep us settled until the end of the day. Or actually, it'll probably... The poutine seems to do pretty good, so it'll probably keep us good until the next day. So we'll just come back and get lunch the next day. Not quite opening hours yet. So... When you hear the church bell, which is over there, you can see it ringing, which is pretty cool to see. It's actually animated. This is open, and there's the poutine. You just pick it up off there, and it's yours. So I'm going to go ahead and eat it. I'll be a nice guy and close their door. Get in, and we are on our way back home. So that's pretty much the gist of my day, how it starts out usually. Day in the life of Mon Bazou. When you first get in your vehicle, it has 20,000, I don't know if that's supposed to be miles or kilometers. It's probably kilometers since it's Canada. So you can see I have 74, so I've been playing for quite a bit. And since I don't have anything in the bed of the truck, we're going to just start ripping it through the corners here. Be good downshift on that one. Ooh, almost biffed it right there. Whoops. And I downshifted instead of upshifted. Stop signs we're not worried about. We're off-roading it. There we go. Now we're going to get real crazy up here in the canyon to go home. Sliding it out there a bit. Well, this truck's pretty fun to drive. I haven't driven the car yet, even though I had it up and running to move it in the garage. Well, I guess I take that back. I did drive it. I moved it from my driveway to the garage. But it's a pretty fun little car for the little bit that I got to drive it. Couldn't tell it's obviously mimics a BMW. Alright, so we're gonna park right here. And I'm going to go ahead and get out. Oh, kill the engine so we're not wasting gas. This I need to take to the other building, so I'll just leave that in the back. This is going into the garage for the time being. It's going to go with these tires. And yeah, it looks like you can't do anything until you take it over there to mount them. Let's see, what else do we got? I think we're good on the fuel. Yeah, the indicator's green. When it starts turning red, that's how low it gets. I'm going to go ahead and drop our fuel tank in here, or our gas canister. And then as you can see, these are the different things you could buy. There's a blowtorch that you get automatically. There's a dent repair kit. You get a spanner. There's actually a second one in one of those, what the hell are they called? Why am I drawing a blank? A windmill. That's probably not the right name. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. Yeah, you get a tire pump for your tires, dent repair. You get this automatically, and then you get a second one from over there. These are all the different spray paints you can buy. You can buy the metallic one from the guy that sells the race parts. You can buy different color bolts from the race guy too. So I bought these thinking I might need them for the front bumper. And I think that's it as far as purchases go, like as far as parts. Oh, you can buy a rust removal thing too, because this thing is really rusty when you first get it. So I bought that, and it, as you see, there's no rust on this thing anymore. You can, oh, come on, close. You can change your license plate if you want to. So, Santa 123 ABC, which is what comes on the truck originally. Goat, Brap, Spot. I'm not sure what that is. I think that's the name of the truck. Machine, of course, 420, of course that, and then back to Bazoo. So, that's pretty much the gist of the layout of my place right now. I'm going to go ahead and close that up. I need to take this with me, because this goes to the Maple place, and then inside, oh yeah, I still have this stuff too. Go ahead and walk in here real quick and drop this stuff off. Put this here. Oh, come on, we can make that better. Oh, okay, good enough. And we'll close our door on that side, and we'll put this one in there, and then we'll be good to go. Yeah, that's good enough. Leave my door open because ain't nobody around here gonna take from me. We're gonna take that with us. I should take this with me too, just because I'll tell you what the loppers do too when you get there, when I get over there. And then I need this as well. So typically I want to throw all this stuff in the back of my truck, but it's not far and I'll drive slow. Oh, I didn't set the parking brake. Luckily the truck didn't roll off. So I'm gonna head over here to my maple syrup production area. The loppers that I got in the back there, those blue loppers, what they do, it's only good for one use though, so you gotta be careful, is you can lop the branch off of any tree and then replant it, and then it'll grow. So you could use that to regrow a tree after you chopped it down. Like typically there's more trees out here, but I've chopped most of them down because I needed the money. So, and I'll probably be doing that again here. So I can save up more money for the next wheel. I don't think anything flew out. I didn't pay attention though. Best way to know is looking in your mirror there. Alright, there we go. So here is the place to make the maple syrup. Again, I don't know how it works yet. All I know is you have to have your generator on, and then it's between certain hours of the day. Like if it's too cold, it won't work. But as you can see, what you do is you put a spout in the maple tree, and then you feed lines around, like I did, to get the maple syrup to this piece right here. I don't know how to do it with extra spouts though, which is why I bought this. The spout is already installed on this tree. I don't know if you could do... See, the thing is I don't know if you could do more than one running to this thing. Looking at this, I don't think you can. So, in reality, if I want to do more, I have to go down to a maple tree here and then run it across to here. So, what I'm going to do instead is, where did I leave the... Okay, I left them there. I'm going to throw that down right there. Oh, I didn't know you could go under this thing. There we go. Throw this down too. I'll open this up so you guys can see in here. So this is the production here. You have to throw like pieces of paper in here for something, I guess to heat it. I don't know. I honestly don't know this enough yet to know what you need to do, but once you do enough, it'll give you a limit and tell you like, hey, you think you did enough already, and there it is. Damn, dude, you already have enough. Just like chill. Okay. As you can see, I have a few more of those things over there too. So get in the back of our truck here. I'm gonna chuck that out, and chuck that out. Actually, I might as well chuck this out too because I'm gonna be over here. So I got some more tubing. I bought this. There's a barrel that you can fill up and take it to resell your maple syrup. There's some cups, so you can put it in a can, and then that's the lid for it. And then apparently you can seal it, but you have to buy the sealer for it, which was like $2,300, which is a lot of money in this game. See here. Let's go ahead and get this. Throw this up here and put our spouts up here as well. Or we'll just put them on the floor. That's fine. So yeah, there we go. So little trick, exploit, whatever you want to call it. I'll come over and I'll clip a tree like that. And what I'll do is I'll plant it over here. That's how you plant a tree. It takes time. It takes like a week and a half to get a tree to fully grow. And the exploit is I'm gonna trim these trees and I'm gonna put them closer over here so I don't have to run so much line. So like I'll trim that. That is a birch tree, which you just need that for from what I could tell, it's just for selling. You don't really need it for anything else. You have to be careful with your resources. The pine trees, which is right here, that's a pine tree in this game. You need 64 logs in order to build this place. And then you need, I think, 48 split to have your garage built for you. So keep that in mind if you do pick up this game. As of this build, you're going to want to make sure you kind of conserve what you do. I would highly suggest if you do pick up this game and it's your first time playing it, the first thing you buy is those loppers and you start chopping down the trees, or well, not trees, but chopping down the branches and replanting them. Because one, you can only do it once, and you can't do it to the ones that you replant. So like, I can't take these loppers to this tree when it grows and it's fully matured. But in doing that, you're not going to be wasting any of the trees on your original property. This is your original property, and then like I mentioned on the map, in that corner out there, there's supposedly some sort of property that you can buy that gives you more land. All of these trees out here, the reason I'm saying this about the trees too, all these trees out here, they're just for look. You can't cut them or do anything with them, so you are limited to just what you see here, which is like a dead looking tree. So I've been going around. I'm gonna go ahead and trim a few more of these. There we go. Let's get these birch trees going, just because I don't think they do anything from what I know anyways. And they're just good for making money by chopping them down. But before we end this episode, I'm going to go ahead and take my loppers back with me. And we're going to head back to the house and I'll just show you basically how I end my day on this game. It's a little bit of a grind and it takes a little bit of time, but it is a pretty fun game for what the developer has in it so far. And like I said, it's only one guy that's creating this game, and he's done a pretty good job with what he's got already. And again, if you're a fan of My Summer Car, you're definitely going to enjoy this game. It's a lot of fun. And I'm sure he's going to add a lot more content to it too as time goes on and he gets a chance to. Some of the things he's mentioned already, he is going to make it to where you can fix the rust on the truck, so you'll be able to do repairs and fixes to your truck as well, not just the car. Alright, we're going to go ahead and park it here. And then we'll set our brake. And I'll show you how I end my day typically. So the reason these trees are here is because they're closer for me so I can chop them down. So, chainsaw the tree down. Whoops. Then you got to hit it again to break it up into pieces. Then we go over here. And again, this is a little time consuming, but you got to conserve gas whenever you can. So I'm going to turn on the wood splitter, but being that gas is so expensive and I don't want to waste it, you don't want to spend your time leaving it running when you can just move the stuff closer to it. So what you do is you flip your kill switch, pull the cord, and it's running. Then just throw it in there, and it'll split the log for you. Throw that one in there. You can just keep doing that. Then you chuck all this stuff in the back of your pickup bed. And my energy's getting up there. It's not too much where I have to worry, so we'll go ahead and power that off. This isn't going to give me a lot, so I'll probably end up, after this episode, I'll probably end up chopping down another tree or two and sticking them in the truck so I can sell more. So this seems a little tedious, I know, and it kind of is, but it's the best way to make money. Until I figure out that maple syrup thing, which if you guys do enjoy this, let me know, because I will record some more videos, and hopefully by that time I'll have a better understanding of how the maple syrup works. So I'm going to turn on our generator here. I'm going to go in the house and boot up our PC. This game is based on spring of 2005, so I'm going to have 2005 technology here. There it goes. Booting up. This is kind of how you advance time too, is you play your video game on your computer, and then it speeds up time in a way. It's also the game save when you do that. Oh, I forgot to mention too, this is a buggy that you get in the game. You have to put it together. You have to find the parts. I know where the other parts are. I just don't have the money to access them yet, so I can get to them. But it's definitely pretty cool that it's got a buggy in the game as well that you can build. So PC's up and running. You have to sit down, click on the keyboard, and this is how you save your game. But you get that classic dial-up modem sound. Then you'll see, yeah, time's advancing, your energy starts dropping, maple syrup and poutine are going up. And before you know it, it's 2000 hours. You gotta make sure you don't make the mistake and click on that again. And then before we end our day, we're going to go ahead and shut the power off here. We don't want to waste gas. See, this thing burns through gas pretty quickly. That's why I'm always like, you need more gas, you need more gas. But yeah, that's pretty much what I do in this game. That's my everyday process right now until I get the maple syrup up and running. But that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Let me know down in the comments below what you thought. And until next time, take care.